Oh man. It's frog time. Behold, frog. We get zip ties. I think what we're gonna do, because I've been thinking about it, we're gonna put in the electronics. That's putting it off. But I don't see any reason to put it off anymore. I think I figured out where I want everything to go. Oh. There's sounds. My cat got scared. Ah. Alright. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. I have to remember my greases. Guess I need it for something. I got tape. It's my dusty roll of metal tape. It comes with metal tape. Here, yeah. It comes with some zip ties and metal tape. We're gonna use this metal tape on the body because it seems to be a bit heavy duty. You're supposed to use it to reinforce body holes, which makes sense. We need the battery. Oh, I discovered when I bought that ready to run. The battery, I thought I bought 3600, but it turns out I bought 15s. So this 32 is actually going to give me a lot of runtime. More so because I bought a 42 now also. Oh yeah. So I think we got lots of juice for both cars. I was impressed by a 1500 milliamp hour RC car battery that I bought. So these two are going to be lots. So I'm going to probably cut off the red lights. I'm just going to put the forward facing lights. I did not actually do anything to the buckets. Chocolate bar. Delicious. That's for later. Oh, that fell. I'm very organized, as you can tell. I didn't actually paint any of the cups. So that's fine though. I think I'm gonna try cutting out some metal tape and sticking it in there because that's gonna be more reflective than tape anyway, or than paint anyways. So if I just get some of that in there, that's probably gonna really boost the light. So we'll handle that in a second. First, let's get all this electronics down. Let's get this down. What we need is our double-sided sticky tape. This is the stuff that we got from Tamiya. We'll use this because I think it's a bit thicker than the stuff that came with the hobby run. Although this did come with 3M. So that's 3M tape. So actually maybe we will use this. So what I'm thinking is I want access to the receiver. I want access to these pins. And I want the antenna to go up as high as possible. So I'm thinking of putting it down in here, right inside the chassis along the wall, so I can just feed it out either above, right to the, so I can feed it out through this hole here, out here, and up the aerial, or just underneath, zip tied tight so it doesn't interact with the battery. But I'm worried about the battery rubbing the cable. So I might go this way through here and then straight across. And who knows, I might actually just zip tie, go around this and then zip tie and just not go through those holes. Because those might be screw holes too now I think about it, so. What we're gonna do though, is we're gonna disassemble the car a bit. We're gonna take off these two metal posts, because that will give us easier access to securing everything down. And the chassis won't fall apart. It's not like removing these is mission critical to the chassis staying in one piece. And I believe they both have the same screws. Also, I learned something. I could have installed the servo more center. Oh, no, what would that have done for me? I don't think that would have helped me, actually, now that I think about it. I know some people do that, though, because this chassis was designed for 2 servos, here and here, and this one controlled the speed control that was up here, which was analog. So... it's gonna be a pain in the butt to move. And I also need access to these jumpers. I don't think I'll ever go lipo, but I need access to the lipo. And I want access to the braking system. I don't know if I'll change the braking system. I might go from... I probably should leave braking on and not just go forward reverse, because I don't want to stress the drivetrain by just going full reverse. So that's probably bad. We're gonna call that bad. One thought though is I could hang the taillights off the wing. The problem is it's become very obvious that the lighting kit has... Oh, I broke myself. I'm fine though. The lighting kit has these really thick black things, and I'm gonna bend it down. So this is a red one, so you can see. Actually, just zoom in here. Teach you all about LEDs here. So you see in the LED that flat thing? You can't see it there, but you see it there. Wires come straight out in line with it. So bending it this way is gonna break it, but I can bend it this way and it should be fine because I'm bending the 2 wires in parallel and not bringing them closer together. So my hope is to give this a sharp bend coming out of the light bucket at like an angle, like this. Zoom out. Ow. Like this. And then rotate it slightly. So it kind of just comes out the back and shoots kind of almost straight to the body. And then I'll metal tape it nice and tight against the inside. Plus, so I'd have to have the wires coming out here. I don't want to make any more holes in the body. The body is good stuff. Plus, I'm gonna cut off these parts. These parts here. These little, like that. Because instead of drilling new holes, because you're gonna have so much stiff wire coming out the back of the bucket, when I have the bucket set up and bent and taped down, that's not gonna move. So it's gonna kind of lock the light into the position I put it in. I don't feel there's any need to drill a hole for those, but we're not going to. So those are our lights. We gotta stick some metal tape in there to make them more reflective. Stick the body aside. Oh! I got scared. Oh, it's my lens cap that fell. But I shouldn't lose that. I'll put it over there where I'm bound to lose it. So that's over there. I've also decided that I'm going to tape or zip tie this part down. This part is going to be loose attached to the body. So if I want to remove the body completely, I have to unplug this, which I'm going to now. So the controller is going to be somewhere inside the body. Maybe next to the servo. Like maybe I'll zip tie it together like this and attach it to the side of the servo. And then this goes into, well, actually it's got to go this way because this has to reach the receiver. And then this is just going to be loose. And that's what I attach this to. So maybe I'll do it like this. Zip tie those together like this. And then have a lead on this. I don't think I have proper electrical tape to cut off the red lights. It'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, let's get this last post out. Because I think the driver goes there, which I have not painted yet. But I don't know if I'm going to put the driver in. Hey. All that is out of the way. These screws there. All right, let's see how we want this. I want access to the switch, the receiver. All right, so I want the receiver in here. Kind of want to stick sticky tape on this edge, on the back, and on the bottom. No. There's a bump there though. It'll be raised up. So this way it's stuck on 3 sides. So it should stick there really nice and tight. And then I'll run the receiver wire straight through here like immediately. And we'll zip tie it to this. Or no, it goes through this hole here. It does. Does it say you want the receiver wire to go through? No, it kind of shows the receiver wire going through something over there and then through this hole in the bottom. I'm still not going to do that. I'm going to have it. We don't want to get pinched. So that's where I want the receiver though. I'm happy with the receiver there. This. See, the problem with putting it where they want you to put it here is I have no access to these jumpers. And the motor is pretty far away. Like the motor is way over here. We can bring it down. Or bring it through here. So the motor's actually like a problem. Also, how do the motor wires hook up? Let's look at my phone. I took a photo of the right polarity. So it's red and blue. Red and blue. Yellow and black. See, if we just ditch the driver, we could put it like right there. But I don't want it there. Putting it there, see how it stretches that? Does the body sit on this? Body's gonna sit here. I don't want it near the shocks. So all this is a scary space. Let's plug them in. Red and blue, yellow and black. Let's plug them in tight. Because you can still pull them apart. Yeah. Slide that over. Squish it on there. Slide that on there. Like, how's that supposed to fit? Of course, maybe Tamiya kits have longer electronic speed controls. I have half a mind to stick it up here and just completely forego the driver. Like, I'm honestly considering it. Can't we get that underneath through here? And then zip tie it so it sits high? We could do that. Be awkward though. I never realized this was such a problem. How much space do we have if we stick a battery in there? I don't want to run anything through the battery hole because the battery sits kind of loose. The battery's going to rattle around a bit. It's not long enough to reach through that way. That is totally long enough to reach through that way. And then we can bring them around this way and just kind of zip tie them all tidy up in the back. Or at the very least, we can try pulling it through the hole a bit. Pull it through the hole. Can I? No, it's either going to be in this side of the motor or that side of the motor. All right, let's go this way. Rawr. I have the tiny elf brain here, blue and red, yellow and black. So I injured myself. I think it was like a more of a long-term injury. I think one thing specifically triggered it to be bad, but I think it's been building. So I think I need to do more stretches. I'm thinking of I want to get like a screen now for my stream. So every hour I have to actually like stretch, like a little standby screen for stretching. That sounds fun. All right, let's pull this through there. Because they're just barely long enough to reach through here. Because this is EC. The instructions don't really show where you're supposed to run the motor wires. That's the thing I'm most confused by. It just says run them over the top. Did you see that? Right there, look, see? Just run them over the top. It's fine. It's fine. Don't think too hard about it. Just do it. Should I just do the instructions? They're instructions. Maybe I'll follow the instructions. But I spent so much time trying to get it to go this way. But it is hugging the motor in a way that I don't like. I guess we'll do what the instructions say. And the instructions say just put them there. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Ow. Boy, when you have that rubber attached, it sure doesn't come off. Okay, fine. We're gonna put it here. We'll just have the wires coming over the top. So I guess we can put the ECC down here. And that'll reach the motor wires. They'll reach. Okay, so we'll put the ECC down here. So where am I gonna put the switch? Oh, I can put it in the opposite corner, right? Oh no, I can't. I kind of have to stick it here. Especially if I want to be able to access those. Does that hole go straight through? Oh, it's a clip. But I have this big flat spot, so it should be fine. Let's put the ECC there. That's where we're going to put it. Now we're going to put the switch. I want the switch accessible from the outside. That's the hope and dream. Like this. I was thinking maybe here. I think that's accessible with the body staying on. Yeah, but it's also kind of protected so it won't get hit by something and shut off. And this comes with the good 3M sticky tape, so we'll use that. So we'll stick this down, and then we'll stick this here. And then we'll stick the receiver here, get that wired up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's commit. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna commit. I wonder why it comes with heat shrink. Is it for if you put on a different end? I'm just using the Tamiya end, so. I guess we'll go from the edge. Like that. Come on. Should be stuck down good, but I just can't get at the... I got it. Where's my tweezers? These be my tweezers. Yes, there we go. Ah. Perfect. Line up with that and go straight. Actually, we'll pull it out a little bit. There we go. That is in. We'll flip it over. We'll push on that side. So the tape now is stuck really well to that. So in theory, we should be able to pick the car up with this. Yeah. There we go. There's not going to be that much force on it. Then we're going to run the switch out through here. Where's my other light bucket? Oh, there it is. I'm breaking things. Okay. And then we'll put the switch here. Like that. Bum, bum, bum. That's the good 3M tape all used up. Oh, it is labeled there. So off is up, on is down, which is kind of nice. Which means if it hits something and some debris hits it, it'll just turn it off instead of turning it on. All right. So before we hook up those wires, let's get the receiver in. We should have access to all the pins awkwardly for plugging in. Although I realize now, what if that interferes with the battery? Can we stand it up vertically? Oh, we can stand it up vertically. That puts the pins down pretty low, but it does put the cable like right near the top. And decide where we want that to go after. It fits in there so snugly that it just sits in there loose. Like it's just in there now. Can we open the battery door to give us more access to it? Oh, putting things might actually be hard. If I go this way, I could literally open up the battery bay and plug things in and out without having to take off the body. I guess we could just get a battery and see if it fits. I mean, we're gonna need one anyways. If we have that right in the corner like this, I mean, it's it's tight, but that's nothing to do with the receiver. You have to figure out why the battery's so tight. But I'm gonna commit to putting the receiver there. All right. Why is this battery set so tight? Uh-oh. Do I have to sneeze? No, I don't. All right, where is my tape? Bow. Bow, bow. Right. So let's put it's there. A piece there. And then a piece in the bottom. And that is a ton of tape. This receiver is going to be locked down. Let's grab these other tweezers. I think they'll grip better. Yeah. That piece of tape there. That piece of tape there. That piece of tape there. Once again, we can lift up the car by the receiver. And then we'll decide where we want to zip tie this, and then it's going to go up the antenna. So it's going to make it about this far up the antenna, which is not even halfway, but not terrible. And I can access all the plugins from the battery compartment without having to take off the top part. So I am a fan of that. Now, let's see if we can figure out this battery. It has this sticky outy bit. I think this goes the other way around if you want more of a narrow holder for your battery. These bring it closer, and these being on this side bring it farther, because there's two guides for the antenna. So do I just snip these down a bit? Ah, look what you've done. You've massacred my boy. Boy, those cut off like cleaner and smoother than I was expecting. I think once I clip these off, the battery will barely just fit. Speaking of zip ties, I've seen people zip tie right here in order to keep that nice and tight. There's kind of an indent in there, so maybe I'll zip tie those too. But the battery now should fit beautifully. It does. Battery fits beautifully in there now. This has got some weight to it. Let's squeeze those together. Come on. Let's take the clippers. There's a little itty bitty sharp pointy bit on the plastic, so you can't push on it without hurting yourself. Oh, maybe I gotta. I see. To relieve the pressure somewhat. Okay, so the battery fits. Unfortunately, it has cost us the flappy door again, which is a pain in the butt, but it'll make plugging in easier. Oh, and I have a wiring diagram for these orange wires. I found it. Just give me a second. Here it is. It's Futaba. So, orange, red, and brown. So orange is closest to the Futaba symbol, which should match with those being up. Yeah. So I plugged it in right because the plug attached to the same. But yeah, this wiring diagram here gives us white, red, black, yellow, red, black, and orange, red, brown. Red is always in the center, which isn't helpful. One might say it's incredibly unhelpful. I think we'll use some metal tape. No, we can zip tie it to this structure right there. The excess slack. All right, so we have all the components in, except for lighting. So we have to install the lighting. Where's the light? There's the light. Now, where do I want to install lighting? Kind of want this up here. We could zip tie that to this, so it would be nice and tight. And then just kind of like Or zip tie the whole thing to this. Like that. And then this can lean down in there. Let's do that. Let's do it. Well, of course it slid down there and it was like, I can be tightened more, please. Of course you would do this to me. Why? Ah. I think I can grab a hold of this. And pull. Yeah, I did it. Second one down in there. Oh. I bumped my phone. So that's where you plug in the lights. That plugs into there. Put it right here. Doesn't need to be tight, just to keep wires out of the way. So that reaches there, plenty of room. That reaches there. This is still too long. I'm gonna zip tie that to that up there. And then we'll power it on and test it to make sure everything still works. After we plug it all in, also confirm which lights are which. I think the taped ones are the white lights, but I want to make sure before I go snip snip. And if everything works, we'll put that on. All right, so which one? I think it's 2. I think it's, oh, I broke myself because I looked away. I got the wiggles. Let me think here. I think it goes into 2. I think it goes into 2. Library, quick run, 3PV. Steering server's channel 1. This is channel 2. So ECC is channel 2, steering server channel 1. All right. So steering servo is this one. Channel 1. And then ECC channel 2. And then lighting system channel 3. If that all works, then we'll wire up the body. And then I guess it's building the rear tires. It's been 50 minutes. Time for snack. We'll keep working whilst I snack. Okay. Which way? Blue and red, yellow and black. Blue and red, yellow and black. I was right. Squeeze. Yellow and black. That should spin the right way around. We attach the lighting next. Just plug it in loose, doesn't need to be tight. And we get ourselves something to stand the car on. It'll be the other battery box. Turn on the Futaba. Get the other battery. This will also serve as a test of the new battery. Wheels are spinning the right way. Lights turn on. Can you see that? I bumped the button. Okay, lights. Okay. Oh, we didn't confirm which. Okay, green tape equals white lights. Power off. Transmitter off. First, yeah. All right. It took us an hour to accomplish this. But hey, it had to be done. It's all good. So we have this. I guess we'll cut this one in half. Okay, let's get the... Oh. So let's get the car out of here, but we do need this. Because we're finalizing the wiring of our car. So we need this. We need this. This. Let's cut this too. Because I noticed this is too narrow for a full-size square. So I'm going to put that there. Although we kind of need to trim it a bit. This isn't the smoothest hole. And as we're trying to reinforce it, go. It's all in there. And we just cut the circle out. It does have like nylon thread in it or something. I was right. I suspected as much. There we go. Reinforced. I'll stick 2 more there. Do we want to use this reinforced stuff though for the lighting? Because if I put one on one side, one on the other side, these are the thinner pieces. Yeah. I could cut this in half and stick it for the wiring for the lights. And then use this tape to just hold the loose wiring wherever. Makes sense to me. We also have to tape the inside of those. da da. Da 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 da. Oh, look at that! It looks so cool on this side. Don't know what you'd use to describe that look, but it looks good. Make sure we get it into the important part is to fill in this curve, because that's where the structural integrity is going to be. Oh, don't lose your screws. Oh, we also have to reinstall these metal cross braces into the body. Or not the body, the frame. We should probably do that as, like, really soon. Because I'm very stupid. And if we put it off too long, I will forget. Like I already forgot. I forgot. That is too low. Don't peel off the paint, please. That is still too low. Come on. I have a lot of... Oh, I didn't even put it far enough. That's fine. As long as it's covering the hole, it's fine. It's totally not in the same place, though. But it's fine. I'm telling you. You gotta believe me. The hole is completely covered. Okay. We have no worries, no concerns. Just happy times. There we go. Okay. Ah. Da, da, da. Perfect. That side is in. I guess I could have put in these things from the battery compartment side. That hole's big enough. But that would have been a pain in the butt. It was so easy to work on this chassis once I removed these things. It's one of the reasons I didn't do electronics last stream. I mean, clearly it would have taken me an 8.5 hour stream then, I guess. Speaking of mandatory stretches, it has been an hour. A stretching is in order. So we're going to put this screw in. And then we're going to stretch. Boy, it was not lined up. All right. All right. Where am I here? Whoa. Stand up. Ow, ow. Ooh. Stretch. Shoulders. Back. Touch the toe. Over this way. Over this way. Back that way. This way. Up and down. Whoa, loosen up. Blah. Oh. Look at that, we did it. Holy cow. I sure rode my stretch with snack. All right. No. Now this stuff is for duct work. This stuff sticks really well. I can feel it dulling my knife with every slice. I think this long is good. It's a little too long. Make it that long. This should work pretty good, because this will give the cups a nice silver reflective surface in the inside. And it won't be perfectly smooth, but I think that'll just add to the refraction. Gonna make it bright. It'll definitely be bright. That's like perfect. See, at one point I was gonna paint it, of course. And then I was like, I know, I'll put super glue in here and just smash aluminum foil in there. And then I was like, oh, I need to use this metal tape so I can tape the electronics to the inside of the body and it'll stay there, be flexible. And then I'm like, wait a second. Can't I just use the metal tape. Oh, I mangled that one. Can't I just use the metal tape to tape the inside of the buckets to make them reflective? And that brings us here, to today, to right now. Look at that. Wow, it's way more reflective. It'll take a bit of time to get it done. Nice thing is it's not going to come out either. Like, this stuff sticks really well. And once it's down, it's going to stay down. And then you put the light through, and it is just going to just blind everyone. I don't know if I'll cover, well, I mean, it's just laziness that makes me not want to cover the posts. Let's be honest here. Wow. Well, I have two identical skinny parts. So maybe these would be perfect to fit over the posts. Maybe we'll consider that. Maybe it's a thing we'll consider. All right. Come on. Ba, ba, ba. Well, I haven't checked my drop frames. I'm usually obsessed with them. They are only at 0.1%. 131 frames have been dropped in an hour. That is a very small number. I did reset the router before streaming. Look at that. It's not perfect, but I like the roughness, like will refract the light. It doesn't make it brighter, but it makes it more, it makes it look brighter. Or maybe it makes the light smoother. I don't know. All I know is on camera, when I showed off these light buckets, they looked really good. But in person, you could totally see the LED inside. It was like really obvious LED in the center. It didn't look the best because these things do have a bit of texture to them. See that? So they do refract the light. I just realized I need to glue these in. I have to glue them in. I don't know if they're compatible with plastic glue. I would prefer to use plastic glue because it won't fog up the glass. See, super glue will fog the plastic. But plastic glue will not. Plastic glue will also hold it together better because it will melt the plastics. But I don't know if these are compatible. Well, I don't know if this one is. Maybe this one is, but I don't know. Maybe we'll use super glue. We'll just be very sparing with it. I do not know what I'm going to do. Wow. You just feel the blade dying with every slice. It feels like I'm running the knife through a sheet of metal. Because I'm doing that. That's literally what this is. This isn't metallic colored tape. This is literally metal. This is aluminum. This conducts electricity. That's why it should make for a good reflector. Because it's literally metal. But it's destroying my blade. And I'm cheap. I do not wish to use up my blades. Wow, it's kind of perfect. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy with this. Sometimes starting to get the backing off is a pain in the butt. Every piece has been so easy to get off, except for this one. Look at that. I should probably do the posts. I don't want to because I'm lazy. But I should. I could plug in the car and do a side-by-side comparison. That might be fun. What is this song? Bum, bum, bum. I can't see OBS because I got a manual in the way. Less people. Gyoza. Interesting. It's pretty darn good. I mean, that much more reflective surface is that much more. The one spot you can see that's not actually going to be lit anyways. If anything, it might make those spots stick out more. But then maybe all the refraction will block it up. And my word is that's not going to sit in there tight enough. It's going to fall out. That looks good though. There's nothing in it, and look how much brighter it is. I think these are going to be crazy bright. Like, hands down, very bright. 10 out of 10. Would shine again. Stick. Getting it to stick to the in here and come off the tweezers is like one of the more irritating things. But then once it comes off, it sticks really good. Okay, perfect. I guess that was the right call. There we go, look at that. One incredibly reflective lighting well. See, if I had painted them white, you would have seen an increase of light coming out. That's just science. And if I painted them silver, I think you actually might have seen less, because silver paint is still kind of gray. It's not as reflective as real silver color. And then we have this, which is just straight up metal and reflected. Bum, 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 The point is you want to get it stuck down good, and then it's just not going to come off. We're going to need another strip anyway, so I'll cut it off now. Ha. And that's it for strips. I'm just going to use all these strips I have here. All of them will be used. Doing it again. Slice. Nothing cuts through it like an X-Acto knife. Still having a hard time. Yoink. Also, because it's aluminum foil, it doesn't want to like spring loose. It's like once it's bent into this shape, it's kind of just going to stay in this shape. So even if all the adhesive died, it would just all fall out in these curved shapes. So the only thing that's going to cause this to come off is the weight of the tape itself, which isn't going to happen. So that this tape is just not going to come off. Because it's for ductwork. It's literally for holding, well, the screws hold the ducts together. Then you put the duct tape on there to fill the gaps. So it's also designed to be heated. So heating this will not make it loose. Not that the LED will make much heat anyways. But even heat is not going to cause this to come loose. It is just stuck together permanently. Make sure the bubbles are out. Slice off the next piece. I'm not going to use these tiny pieces. I'm just going to throw them away before they end up on the floor. Another thing about this tape is you can't use it for insulating purposes. Like I can't use it to when I cut off the tail lights to tape up the back, because this literally conducts electricity. It's more likely to short circuit. You gotta be careful where you use this. I mean, the LED is fully insulated all the way up to the base, so it should be fine. I don't see it shorting out. Oh man, these are gonna be some bright lights. I'm pretty excited. This is actually a way better idea than any of my other stupid ideas. Painting it, like the painting would be like the compromise. If I spray painted the inside white or silver, because it will look more like a natural light that way. It would have been fine. It just fine. But this is just going to straight increase the functionality of the light. It's just going to be that much brighter now. And they were already bright. And I don't know if cutting off the red lights... I gotta be right back. Ah. I had to grab the super of glue. I don't know if when I remove the red lights from this circuit, if the white lights are just going to get brighter. I don't think they will. They got inline resistors, which is good to see. There's also going to be a lot less wires to fight with without having the red ones on there. And then I can always use these red LEDs somewhere else. Like on the Avante. Or if I think of something, I can stick them on the frog later. I can just splice them in a different place. So it's not like I'm removing the ability to ever have taillights. It's wire. You can patch wire together. Let's get this other post done. There we go. It's almost done. Then we'll patch it. We're gonna patch it with this. And then maybe we'll stick some metal tape over top of it. Because the metal tape sticks really well. So it'll be good for keeping things from coming loose. I mean, there's already going to be a ton of extra length on these wires anyways. I am just having no luck whatsoever. That is. The nice thing about these light wells is they got a pretty gentle curve about them. They're not super steep. Or they are super steep. They're not very curved. So even though I'm just cutting off straight pieces, it is going together quite nicely. What notification I get? Let's see. Wow, 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 wow. One more piece, just one more piece right there. And we are done with the lights. Well, not the lights. This part of the lights. This is gonna Well, I thought it was going to come apart right there. Super easy. It's not going to, though. Think of it this way. How well is this stuff sticking to the backing? It's sticking really well. The backing is designed to come off. So imagine how well it sticks to whatever you stick it to. In this case, plastic. Come on, down a little bit, down a little bit, down a little bit, down a little bit, down a little bit. Oh, yes, there it is. Done. Thank goodness gracious me. Now, to get super glue. Caboose is here. He's sad. For no reason. So now we'll grab super glue. I don't know if this is actually working. I think that was a hope and a dream. But I think we're really sparing with the super glue. And then we jam it in the hole. Should be fine. Keyword is should be and fine. What? Oh, this one's not in. All right, so. Let's unroll this. This will be the loose part. This is a red light. This is a. This is not. This is a red light. These are the red lights. I'm gonna do. Cut it here. 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 What I did is I stepped it, see? So when you stick them all next to each other, they're all different lengths. And they're all cut flush. Now we'll use the absolutely wrong tape for this job. We'll wrap each one individually. I mean, this is not conductive anyways. So this is exactly how you don't do wiring. So now they're all taped up. All individually, all stepped. And now we take this conductive tape, you know, the tape that conducts electricity, and we'll stick it over the whole shebang, like so. And we'll roll it up like a sausage. There we go. That is exactly how you do not do this. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Like I said, I stepped it, so nothing is in line with anything else. And it's all individually wrapped. It's just that the tape I have that sticks the best just so happens to be conductive. All right, so we can't do this, can we? We have to finish the car before we can do this. Because I just remembered I need to angle these lights. And I don't know if I want them like this or like this or like this. I don't think this sits perfectly straight. So until we get that worked out, we're done this part. Maybe I should go give these a spray of yellow. Seems to be fine though. Okay, so we're gonna set these aside. Set all this aside for now. We'll assume that won't explode into a giant fireball. So the next direction is, after all this, which I skipped, some of this I skipped, some of this I skipped, you build the wheels. I built the front wheel already, then you build the rear wheels. So that's our next step, is to build the rear wheels. And then attach the wheels to the car, but like in a more permanent way. And then it wants us to work on the body, which we've already done, and the driver, which we have not done. Maybe we'll do the driver. I mean, I don't think it'll take that long to do the driver, right? Right? Ugh. All right, so let's close this. It wants plastic bearings, but we have metal bearings. And then it wants the big bolts, these ones. These lock nuts. I think these lock nuts, 4mm lock nut. I think these are the ones. Yeah, these are the ones that hold the wheels on. So, pick the right way around, slide her on. I guess we could have done this last time. Wah-wah. I messed with this during off stream over the week. I guess it's been 2 weeks, hasn't it? I was supposed to stream. So I lost my tool. Where's my tool? Where's my dedicated tool? Oh, found it. So I was going to stream finishing this car last week. Because as we all know, I streamed. And then a week later I didn't stream again. And that's because I installed the toilet, which I think was the straw that broke the camel's back and caused bad times for me. Oh, it rolls so smooth. It wouldn't be this smooth without those bearings. Let me tell you what. Chicken butt. Alright, so that's done. These are done. Now we can put this aside somewhere. It's big and in the way. And we'll get the back tires on. And then we'll go back to the body. Because once the back tires are on... Okay, we need this, this, and I think this one. Because I think these are what let the transmit power to the wheel somehow. Okay, we need 2x10mm screws. So those were all the longer screws that I took out last stream. So it should be these screws. These should be the 2x10s. Because these are all the ones I took out last stream. Match the picture. I wonder what these smell like. Everyone always says, oh man, fresh object. Like book or computer part or whatever. And it says, oh, it smells so good. I never understood that. I'm assuming they smell like tires. I don't know what tires smell like though either, so. But I'm sure there's someone that loves rubber smell and this would make them happy. Not me though. I just don't smell nothing. Don't smell nothing never. No way, no how. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. All right. So, We get these parts over inside of this. This was miserable with the small one. Like, it was hard to get the skinny tires in here. How am I gonna get this big one? It says you just drive her in. So, I've seen people complain about the frog tires and how much of a pain in the butt they're to build. And I'd built the front ones already at that time, so I'm like, it's not that bad. It's a little irritating, that's fine. I have just realized the bad part is the back tires. Holy cow. Push R3 into the tire whilst pulsing the tire as shown. Turn R3 securing tire firmly. And this is what it says to do. Just kind of rotate it down, pull the tire up. I mean, it's not going to come to the other side. We know that. I did it. Let's do the other one first. That was deeply unpleasant. I know I'm jinxing myself, but I can't help feel it's going to be easier to wiggle that part around so it's facing the inside the right way. Could you imagine if these tires had inside and outside? Like one side was for in the car and one side was out of the car? And then you put them in backwards? I guess you could just rotate it without taking it out. Oh, this one is not going in. And I am getting very tired. I'm actually literally beginning to sweat. Oh no, this is hard work. Ugh. I'm losing. Oh no. Please. Oh. Oh, holy cow. Ouch. It shows the antenna going in, but it doesn't show the things you stick on. Look, see, it shows the antennas. Oh, the antennas must have been installed already. Look, they're there too. But they're not there. Oh, there they are. Oh, you just use one screw. BA4 tapping screw. That holds the antennas on. So that's these ones right here. They have large flat heads, which I think when you put them in, they match the picture. And what they do is the antenna's going like this. And then like that. And then that screw just keeps it from tipping out. So we could go through that hole. I kind of want to go here. I guess we could have gone through one of those holes, maybe. We could go through the hole. And then just zip tie it to that. And then it goes up, it'll go up this far. But it isn't too terribly far. But that's fine. Maybe we'll run that like that. But because we know how the antennas go on, we'll worry about the antennas as like one of the last things we do. Because I feel they're just going to be in the way with the limited space I have. Let's just put those screws back for now. I got the gyrations! Because I blocked the camera. Yummy! That's the slowest one of those chocolate bars in a long time. I knew this part would be easy. There we go. So on one side, okay, this goes on the skinnier side. It goes straight through. No, that's the wrong way. It goes there. It's got to rotate a bit. No, this isn't the right size screw, is it? Oh, but I have it. It's right here. The sandwich is not tight yet. Does that purchase? It does not. It's cross-threaded. Why? Oh, there. It's got purchased now. Okay. Oh, we got another one of these little important parts. Yeah. Stick in another one of these. Shove. Shove. I'm successfully pushing it out. Come on, purchase. Problem is these wheel wells are so deep. Can I stick 2 nuts in here? If I stick 2 nuts in there, then when I hold down on it, it has to screw in, right? Oh, it's pushing on it, that's for sure. Oh, but I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Well, there's our secret now, isn't it? Now, isn't it? And we have a new way of putting these in here. A superior way. You can definitely feel while screwing when you've gotten a hold of it. So you don't need to worry about screwing on 2 nuts. I don't think it wants 2 nuts anyways. No, it's just 10. Oh, I think I successfully screwed two on there. There we go. With every bolt I put in here, the straighter and more lined up everything becomes. And then we'll tighten them down. We might not actually need too nuts in there anymore. I think it's just straight enough that it just catch right away. Yeah, they're catching. Okay, now we just tighten them all down. Dang, looks good. That's a cool tire. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Okay. Let's see if we can get this one more lined up first try. Dang, that's pretty perfect. I want this off. Okay. Did I nail it first try? Oh, pushes right through. All right, we're on a roll now. Haha, get it? Because we're building tires. We technically built 6 tires. Because we had to rebuild the front ones. I mean, we didn't have to completely rebuild them. We just had to pull the screws out and put them back in, but it definitely feels like the same difference. Ba ba ba. Wow, we're like becoming pro. Pro tire builders. 2 last week. 1 for a warm up. This one's going together smooth as glass. And then it doesn't need to happen for the Avante. Very different tires. Still have to decide what tires I'm going to get for the thing. I was looking at maybe getting the Aero Avante ones because they're like a grayish silver. And they're listed as compatible, but I don't know. I also can't decide if I want to do something silly, like make the front tires the same width as the back tires, like the original Avante. But I'm like, that's only going to hurt my performance. So maybe don't mess with a good thing. Look at my finger. So weird. Ah. Now once we get these tires on, we'll get the body on. Line up where we want our lights to be. So we need C. I think this is part C. I think we need these things. C11, C11. C11 is it. This is 110%. So these are what transmit power to the wheels. Because these fit on that and lock it together. And you do this with these. The easiest to lose parts. These thin metal shafts. Because right now I have body pins in the wheels. You can see this sits in there. So we need our next wheel nuts. We need those right away. Get them out. So stand it like this. We'll pull out the body pin. Put in this pin. And then once you put the pin in, you slide this on. And then the tire goes on top. And then the bolt goes on top of that. I haven't put zip ties in here yet. You see all that smooth metal? So you put the zip tie on there. So I should probably do that as soon as we get this other tire on. Did I grab the right bolt? I absolutely did not. I grabbed 110% the... Don't lose it now. Just because it's the wrong one doesn't mean you throw it in the garbage. I closed them and they're not in the bag. It's like I'm having a stroke and I don't know what's happening. Ah. Put the body pin. Let's put the body pins in the body pin bag. The nice thing is you don't even need body pins to hold this body on. The way it goes on, it's just won't come off. I don't know about you folks, but this thing looks like a car. This looks dangerously like a car. Oh wow, it's a car, dude. Man, it's a car. It's straight up a car. Look at that switch, it's just underneath the body. Okay, now I need to decide where we want the lights to sit. I think in line with the chassis. I gotta get down low. If they sit like that. Yeah, it looks like straight line with the chassis is what we want. That's what I see YouTubers do with their cars. They drop them, test the suspension. Oh boy, this body is stuck on. See, this is why I'm glad I can access the receiver without removing the body now. And why the tape on there is important. Alright, so now that we have that set up, this is done. Mostly. I guess we could, oh no, we were gonna zip tie the sealant. Zip tie the back. That's what we're gonna do. And then we're also going to zip tie and get the antenna up. On there. It's what I've seen on other frogs. It makes sense to zip tie it though. Does this mean I'm supposed to zip tie the one down there too? Inside the cup? Possibly. We're truly just like a hop, skip, and a jump away from like driving. Like it's drivable right now. I can put in the battery and it will go. Let's get the antennas on. What? I don't have the screws in. Let's grab the screws. They're in this bag. Yes, there. Let's grab the screws. I want to stick the little green frog flags on these still. There. Everything is in the way. Alright, that's an antenna installed. We've learned it's not very visually interesting to watch me screw on an antenna that way, so we won't do that with this one. We bumped the microphone lots. There we go. Those are some antennas. I'm gonna get more zip ties. If I go straight across, it's not gonna hit the shock. So I'm gonna go straight across. I want every millimeter of verticality I can get. The nice thing is this is a tapered post I'm zip tying to, so it's gonna default want to have the zip tie as far down as possible. That goes there. And then we have another zip tie immediately at the bottom of the antenna. Zip tie is actually pretty loose. Do I have tinier zip ties? I have two tinier zip ties. I'll have to use those. I only have two though. But we could use our old friend, the metal tape. But I don't think we need to. I think this will be exactly what we need. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And the next zip tie we would do up higher. There we go. There's the antenna installed. Ooh, these are in the way. All right. So now, back to the body. We're gonna move ahead in the instructions because it's gonna get to a point where it shows us what screws we need to attach the rear spoiler, rear wing, whatever you want to call it. This. These parts. This part. I don't see any fogging. So these seem to be fine. Maybe I'll repurpose this Ziploc bag as a bag to put my body pins. So we need two of these parts. Two of these parts. And four of these tiny, tiny parts. It does not have enough screw for 4. Oh no, you only need 1. Oh, it's designed so you can put the screw on either side though. That's why there's 2 holes. So you can have it on this side, or you can have it on this side. Oh no, it goes on the bottom. Never mind, it goes not at all where I thought it went. I am a stupid. Okay. Let's get these lights on. Is this the right screw? No, it's the smaller one. But this is knurled, so I'm gonna take this out. And hopefully I have enough grip to screw it on. Wow. This is more or less how the actual lights attach. It's just minor. Feels pretty tight. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Get the other side attached. Make sure they're lined up. And we get the LEDs installed. Can I just say, well, no, I don't want to over tighten it though. I tightened it nicely with this. I would like to repeat that performance. It's very snug, but also slightly adjustable. And I don't think it's over tight. That looks good. Let's go with that. All right, so my plan is as follows. This part gets taped down like this. This is loose for hooking up. And then these come back along the walls like so. Because yeah, there's more than enough space. So let's get our roll of metal tape again. Except we're just gonna tear off chunks. Ha! Stick her down. See? Oh, that's going to interfere with the shocks. Oh, but we don't want to damage the paint when we peel this off again. Oh, this sticks really well. Oh no. Okay, this sticks really good. Oh, that's... Maybe we should just, instead of just going lol random, we have zip ties, right? Why don't we just use zip ties? Let's minimize the amount of extra wires we have. So we need the wires to come out like this, but they don't need to be that long. So if I pin this here, that's still a ton. So I pin this here. We'll be able to run at the back. Bend it down. And then enter smoothly along here somewhere. And we can go straight up from these edges. Let's pin it there. Make sure they're identical. And then we'll fold that over like that. And we'll zip it. We'll zip it there. Those are free to go like this, and we'll tape this down on an angle. How about, is there a clearance issue with the steering servo? This goes on there. This comes down. where's the so the 2 is where the steering circle is. So we kind of want all the wiring to be up here and as flat as possible. That's gonna make one of these shorter. Oh no, I can just break it off now. And I can zip tie to that side and this zip tie to this side. And then this is still too long. So we'll zip it here. We'll zip it here. Okay. Whoa! That was the old hand cramping like crazy. Rat's nest wiring. So now we have this much more manageable bundle. That we're just gonna bend like this and stick right here. And it shouldn't be in the way of anything there. So when you tear this off, you usually have a nice big thing to grab it by. So we'll tape that like that. That's gonna stick like 90 right there. And then we'll tear off another piece. That here. And then do one more piece. Right along the middle part, but below the window. Nothing should come out of that. That should be locked down. And then we'll double these back and tape them down. We don't need this on there. That was just to mark the correct lights. I'm gonna be real sad if one of these turns out to be red. So we can bend it there. So we stick it like this, and then it bends down, and then it'll connect there. Like that. Perfect. I guess we could just put it on this side and rotate it around. Or we just stick it on before we stick it in the hole. There we go. I wouldn't say it's necessarily the most beautiful setup. Uh-oh. I lost the screw. I think I have one extra screw. I do. What time are we at? Oh, we missed our next stretch period. We are bad. We missed our 2-hour stretching. And I need you to be stuck on there. It's important. Okay, we're close to being done, but we were not done. So I want these two, they kind of sit out, so they definitely want to bend it, so maybe we cut it back a bit. They don't need to go in right away. We bring it, we're going to use this tape, the tape that came with the frog. No particular reason to use this one over the other one. I just want to. These are going to go behind. There we go. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. We'll have this one bend down. So it's going in just at the start of the little bump. So we'll make this one go in at the exact same point, just at the start of the little bump. Oh, this one definitely curves down more. Okay. It goes under, right there. folds under. Tape it all up good. So like that. Like that. And then we need 2 more pieces of the other metal tape. Boop. Tear that in half. Just to get these chunks of wire here managed. So one here. There we go. And oh, it is stuck to that paper indubitably. Another piece there. Oh, this has to be bent down a bit so we don't see it. There you go. Doesn't look terrible. This part plugs in somewhere down there. I'm a little irritated that those 2 wires got rotate that. That should hold it. There we go. Boop. 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 All right. Now what we need is, because I think that's it. I think we're effectively done. Yeah, it's just decals and adjustments. Oh, we have to stick on this plate. But let's finish the body. No, let's finish the plate, because the plate is the last thing that needs to screw onto the car. Right there. So it needs not these. These. I think it's these, 2 of those. There should be a longer one. These all look the same length. This one's longer. It's by itself in this bag. I don't understand any of the markings on any of these bags, though. We kind of want to stick that plate on before the antennas. No, the antennas were installed. Look, the car's sitting upside down with the antennas. So we got to fight with this. So the 12mm one goes in the front, unsurprisingly. The longer one. And then we can set it down on its wheels. Because that holds the plate on. And then these two screws go on the side here. Oh, look at that. It looks like a real car, doesn't it? It's so neat. Then we gotta figure out what decals we want. The rest of the decals. Although I've kind of fallen in love with the lighter decals, where I have less on there. Less is the old saying, less is more. But I don't think I'm gonna go too heavy with decals. And we gotta get the little green frogs hanging on the antennas. Like if I had to just do only 2 more decals, it would definitely have to be those. And those still have to be cut out. There we go. Now that is done. Done yin rings. All right. So we need a few things. We need, it's these bolts with the flared bottoms because they got kind of built-in washers. But then it also wants 2 washers. And I have 2 washers. And then it wants 2 screws. These are too short. It's not these ones. These are too short. Is it these? Yes. It's those 2. Oh, I just threw this away. And I need it. Because I'm guessing this fits in one of these. Yeah. So washer through the hole. Washer. Through the hole. I don't think I'm gonna do the No Guts, No Glory sticker. I know it's a classic frog sticker, but I don't know, I feel kind of lukewarm on it. I could stick a Hobby sticker up there. Or I could just leave it blank. Or find a Tanya sticker. I don't know. I don't know if I want to put the No Guts, No Glory. I know it was all about that earlier. Oh, that didn't screw on at all. It's just spinning in place. What? Okay, these don't have to be very tight because, well, obviously. Okay. Okay. There we go. Look at that. There are lots of extra screws, which is something I don't know if I was expecting. I could put RC Mart up there. I have these big RC Mart stickers. Just put a big RC Mart up there. rcmart.com. I mean, I have the No Guts, No Glory already trimmed. No Guts, No Glory. Or that fluorescent pink Hobby Wing sticker, which is already pre-trimmed. I don't know. I like that better. And I have this little Tamiya I could stick below it. Where are my scissors? Where are my scissors? They're not behind the manual, which I'm going to close up and put over here. That's right, we're going without manuals now, folks. Where we're going, we don't need rules. Where are my scissors? Where have all the scissors gone? Oh, there they are. They're just so good at cutting out. So let's cut out this Tamiya here. The smaller one. Okay, let's cut that off. Cut that off. Because I was thinking of putting it under the Hobby Wing. Like that. Yeah, let's do that. I like it. I have this tiny frog sticker, the frog. Where can I stick it? I don't know where I want to stick it. I want the Tammy.coms. Maybe we'll put those under the window. Chromatic racing transmission. RPM. I love racing. We can stick another 2 on top with the I love racing underneath. Do I have a straight edge though? That's what I want. Can I use my calipers and the desk as a straight edge? come on. Ah, we got him off. I can't really do this on camera. I gotta make sure I get this straight. You only kind of got one chance at this. Because after you stick it on and fold it over, it either lines up or it doesn't line up. Although one thought I had is if I line up the points first and pinch it together. Oh. Like this. I can stick it over the edge of the... Maybe I can do this in camera if I do it this way. Ah! Ah! Oh, but I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't shake them. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this off camera. My apologies, but I don't want to get these little frogs wrong. I think I nailed it. Focus. It's not gonna focus, but I definitely, ow, nailed it. I'm tangled. I don't know how many more stickers I want to stick in the frog. I gotta stick more on. There's, oh, what, how did the steering arm thing appear? It's definitely working though as a straight edge. I didn't know how I was going to free the frog from the plastic here. My thoughts were, well, I could cut it out with the X-Acto knife. And then I'm like, well, I could cut it out with the scissors. And then I thought, if I have a straight edge, it'll be easy. I think this piece is just gonna come out. I pushed a little harder this time. Bent. Pull. Alright, so let's finish what I did. I lined up the tips. And once those are lined up, in theory, as you pinch it, it should stay lined up. And then you grab your car and you stick it. You can't pinch it too much because the top of the aerial is fat. Don't forget. And in theory, you can squeeze it on. And I totally mangled it a bit. It is definitely not perfect. Although, if I'm going to be honest, these are kind of ridiculous ideal. But hey, it worked. We got there in the end. Wah. Wah, wah, wah. Camia.com. These decals were definitely not on the original. There was no Tamiya.com back then. Nobody had websites. Because I got this from the Calm, and I want this to be right under the window. We'll line up the www with, we'll say, there. Kind of centered under the window. This side, well, centered. Let's get a 2 out. Use the scissors to clean it up a bit. Cut out some of the extra stuff. What time is it? 3. Two. And I want to put I Love Racing underneath it. I want that sticker. Cha. 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 I also want the Promatic racing transmission, but I don't know where I want to put that. What? You know, maybe that's it for now. I can always add more stickers later on. But you know what? I'm kind of happy with that. Like I said, the old saying, less is more. You can fill your car full of stickers, but it's a pain in the butt to remove them. Also, don't forget whose car it is. It's your car. Don't let someone tell you what you can and can't do with your car. Make sure your car is perfect for you. Look at that. It's not a ton of stickers, but I don't want a ton of stickers. And in theory, the power plug goes through here. There's no driver yet. We'll do the driver later. Maybe it'll be an update. Maybe I'll prime the driver and we'll paint him on in an update sometime in the future. Oh, I just realized that this might actually interfere with things. So maybe we should tape this forward more. So it hangs this way. Hangs up over here. Can't see. Oh, where's the tape? Where's the tape? Where's the tape? Where's the tape? Here. All right. Well, that's not a garbage can. So what I'm talking about is let's have this hang this way. Maybe a bit. There we go. So when I plug it in, it's not going to interfere with the steering servo. Ciao. That goes there. Maybe we'll run this a little differently. We'll run this underneath all of this. Make sure black is to black, red is to red. And that kind of goes under there. This goes in there. This goes on there. Now we need body pins. 1, 2, 3. Body pin goes there. This music feels kind of triumphant, but also kind of melancholy. Like our journey is over. Because it is. There it is. The Tamiya frog. Too big for this camera layout. The antennas interfere. Look at that. Receiver turning on. Basically everything accessible from the bottom. You can get to the receiver in here. You can get to the plug in the battery. It all kind of goes up in here. Ha ha ha. Jam it in. It rolls. Whoa. There she is. That's the frog. That's it. I think we're done. I'm gonna take it for some test runs. Make sure the string's straight. I'll have to take some photos of it. But that's it. We did it. We completed it. 3 hours, 14 minutes. So 7 and 7 is 14, 15, 16, 17. So like basically 17 hours? 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. 15, 16, 17. Oh, and then, so almost just under 18 hours to finish the frog. And that doesn't include the driver still. But that's fine. That's some sweet looking frog action. Okay, I'm gonna give her a whirl. Make sure she's running good. But that's it. That's it for the stream. We're done. That's it. Our journey has come to an end on this journey. There'll be pictures on Twitter though, of course. And yeah, there we go. I bid everyone a fond farewell and thank you for watching. It's kind of sad. This feels like I'm probably gonna stream Vampire Survivors today though. I'm definitely gonna go away though. I want to go to the hobby store. But yeah. Farewell.